So right now we're on our way over to the Hollywood Forever Cemetery, and I visited my fair share of celebrity graves, but the one that we're going to visit today, I think is probably going to be the most difficult celebrity grave that I've ever gone to, because this is someone that had a very big impact on my childhood, and I remained a fan my entire life, and this is my first time going to visit their grave. Now, this might also end up being one of the hardest celebrity graves I visited because I don't know where it is, but I think it's somewhere over there, and I have a feeling it might be where those people are hanging around. Well, let's go find out. All right, so I waited a little bit and I came back, and now there is nobody over here. I saw a bunch more people coming over here, but they've all left for now. So again, I'm assuming this is his grave. Oh yeah, I can already see. It definitely is. And look at that. Wow. This is a little bit overwhelming. Now, this stuff is not normally here, but they just had a movie night a couple of nights ago. They showed Pee-wee's Big Adventure here in the cemetery, so that's why this is here. But this is the actual grave marker. We got the bow tie on there. And some fans have come and left some Pee-wee's Playhouse trading cards, along with a real bow tie and some little rubber snakes. Now, I think this one has got to be the sweetest. I don't know why this one hit me so hard, but someone left a foil ball. And that one's really got me feeling a little emotional.
Hey! Hey, look, a big piece of foil! Am I lucky or what? Hey, let's see how big our foil ball is today, kids!
I don't know why out of all the stuff that was left here, that one hit me kind of hard. See if I can, got some glare there, so it's kind of hard to see the bow tie. You can see it a little bit better now. Well, just like I thought it would, it's a little overwhelming being here. Definitely a little emotional. We miss you, Paul, that's for sure. Now, Paul was given a very simple and classy grave marker. Of course, it's got the bow tie on there. And then it just simply says, Paul Reubens, born August 27th, 1952, passed July 30th, 2023. And I don't think I had realized before. I'm sure I knew this, but I don't know. I just, for some reason, never realized that Paul Reubens was born one day after my dad. My dad's birthday is August 26, 1952. And Paul Reubens, August 27th, 1952. Pretty interesting, to me at least. And he's got a really nice spot here right in front of the water. And then he's also right next to Burt Reynolds. I had no idea about this. I just noticed as I was walking by that Burt Reynolds is just a couple of 100 feet away from Paul Reubens. People have also left a few things here, some framed pictures, a can of Coors, Now, I've actually been here for quite a while. I've had to stop filming multiple times because so many people have been coming to visit Paul's grave. Now, obviously part of that is because it's so new, but also because Paul Reubens touched so many people's hearts and so many people love him. So, I mean, I don't think I have ever seen this many people coming to visit a celebrity grave. It's really been nonstop. This has been the most people that I have ever seen coming to visit a celebrity grave. There was even a couple of people that were coming here to visit the grave, and they turned out to be some viewers of mine. And we took a picture together, and they were just an extremely nice couple. They had so many sweet things to say, so it was really nice getting to meet them. Now, right on the other side of the cemetery are the remains of one of Paul Reubens' friends and a major contributor to Pee-wee's Playhouse. So we're gonna go try and check that out right now. So I was searching for the one that I'm actually looking for, and I just stumbled upon a statue of Judy Tenuta. And I had no idea that her remains were here at Hollywood Forever Cemetery. I had no idea about this statue. Look at this. The love goddess Judy Tenuta, Madam Judy. And it looks like over here is her actual ashes, along with a very nice picture of her and a couple of her CDs and her book. Wow. And on the side of her statue, there's a very nice quote from her. I was nominated for 2 Grammys, but more importantly, I like it when I get a letter from someone, a person that I've affected their lives or I've helped them. That's important to me. Someone will say, I was feeling bad and you helped me. Apparently, she really cared about her fans. And on the other side of her statue, there's a funny quote from her comedy. My mother always told me I wouldn't amount to anything because I procrastinate. I said, just wait.
It can happen.
Continuing down the hall, still searching, and it looks like I might have stumbled upon another celebrity, David L. Lander, aka Squiggy from Laverne and Shirley. And this is another one that I had no idea that his ashes were here. Of course, we all grew up watching him on Laverne and Shirley. He made us all laugh countless times. Now, the one that I'm actually looking for, I think it might be in this area. And yep, there it is. John Paragon, aka Jambi the Genie. And that is actually his urn. Those are his ashes. His urn is Jambi's box. I mean, how amazing is that? Of course, you don't want to be in an urn, but if you had to be, I mean, that's a pretty amazing one to have. And they've got some really nice pictures of him here when he's a little bit younger and some when he's a little bit older. Now, supposedly, this was all put together and paid for, organized, whatever, by Cassandra Peterson, aka Elvira, and Paul Reubens, aka Pee Wee Herman. So nice to know that they all remained friends and obviously cared very much for each other. John Dixon Paragon, 12/9/1954 to 4/3/2021. Thank you, sir, for all the laughs and all the memories. Now, I already mentioned that John Paragon was a huge part of Pee-wee's Playhouse, not only as Jambi the Genie and Terry the Pterodactyl, but also a writer, but he was also part of Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Oh, gee, I don't know.
He was part of many Elvira projects. He was part of some of the Cheech and Chong stuff. He was great on Seinfeld. He was really great in UHF. And a lot of other stuff that I'm not mentioning. Also, he played a small part in Pee-wee's Big Holiday. So he was doing stuff with Pee-wee right up until the very end. Walking back to my car right now, and I accidentally stumbled upon the grave of Judy Garland. Now, I'm guessing that these are her ashes. It doesn't say anything, but I'm guessing by the statue of her and the little Hollywood sign with the rainbow over it. Now, apparently, so many people come to visit her grave that they've got chairs set up and they've got a podium with hand sanitizer and a box of tissues, and they've got a guest book that you can sign and leave a little note for Judy Garland. And this is another one that I had no idea that this was even here. I literally was just walking by and looked in this room, and there it was. And of course, I can't stop at Hollywood Forever without visiting Johnny Ramone and Dee Dee Ramone. This, of course, is Johnny's grave, and Dee Dee's is not far from here. We'll go there next. Now, see, this is the kind of thing that I would love to see for Paul Reubens. I don't know, maybe he didn't want this. Maybe he, maybe he requested a simple grave marker. But I would love to see a big statue like this for Paul. It's got some quotes on there from some of Johnny's friends. And really cool that it's got the Ramones logo on each of the stanchions surrounding his grave. It's also got the lipstick kiss right there on his guitar. All right, let's go visit Dee Dee, which I think he's somewhere around the corner over there, I believe. I think he's somewhere over that way. Yeah, so Dee Dee's is somewhere right over here in this group of tombstones, and then Johnny's was just right over there on the other side of the water. So let's see. I haven't been here in a little while. Oh, actually, you know what? I think it's right here next to the tree. I recognize the shape of it. Yep. See the Ramones logo right there on top. Wow. Dee Dee's got a lot more lipstick kisses than Johnny. I don't know if that means that he's had more ladies coming to visit him, or maybe Linda is cleaning all of the kisses off of Johnny's grave. I don't know. I actually had tickets to see Dee Dee Ramone perform at the Key Club just a few days after he passed away. Luckily, I had gotten to see him a couple of other times. And I had to come back over here to where Johnny Ramone's grave is, because I had no idea that just a few feet away from Johnny Ramone's grave is Chris Cornell. I didn't even know he was buried in this cemetery. And I definitely didn't know that he was right next to Johnny Ramone. I just happened to see this on the map, and so I had to come over and pay my respects. The voice of our generation and an artist for all time, Chris Cornell, 1964 to 2017, a loved husband and father. Wow. And it's kind of unique compared to all the other ones here. It's got this patch of dirt with the, I don't know what kind of plants these are, but it's got all these plants in there rather than just being grass. So I can't believe I didn't realize this when I first got here, because I kind of filmed this out of order. I first came to Paul Reubens' grave, but when I saw there was people there, I then went over to John Paragon's and the other ones that I saw, and then I came back here to actually walk over to Paul Reubens' grave. And I did not realize this when I first got out of the car, that right over there is Dee Dee's grave. And then right over there is Johnny's. And then right there, that's Paul Reubens. So yeah, for some reason when I first got out and I was looking over there where Paul's grave is, I didn't realize that I walked right past Dee Dee Ramone. I've been to Dee Dee and Johnny's so many times, but just didn't realize it. And then John Paragon is all the way on the other side of the cemetery. Chris Cornell right over there, not too far from Johnny Ramone. This has been a very overwhelming experience, a very sad experience. Paul Reubens is one of those people that, for some reason, he just seemed larger than life, and I never really thought about him passing away. And so that's why when he did, it was more than a shock. I've said this before, that one, I hadn't been that crushed by a celebrity death since Prince. Prince was the hardest for me, and then Paul Reubens was not far behind. So yeah, and then just coming here and seeing the grave marker and seeing all the sweet stuff that the fans have been coming to put here, it was a lot to take in. Like I said, for some reason I saw everything, but then when the foil ball caught my eye, it really it sent the feels going through my body. But I think it's so great that so many fans, that he touched so many people's hearts, and so many fans are coming here to pay their respects. So thumbs up to all of you that have been coming here to pay your respects, and the awesome stuff that you've been leaving for him. All right, with that, I'm going to get out of here. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.